Hey, I'm just down here on the Columbia River. There are some spots down here that have nice sand beaches. A lot of people don't know that. The Columbia is a gigantic river, so acts sometimes like a big lake. We are hot. We've been right around 100 degrees for 4 days or 5 days or something. Sorry, there might be some wind. I don't know if they do rides on this ferry boat. It looks like it. I don't think you just walk across and get on it. I think it's an old paddle boat. Maybe they go around the lake here. This is a new restaurant hotel that they put in. Hey, once upon a time. It is nice here. A lot of people actually aren't out because it's crazy hot. This is very hot for us. So I was taking the temperature yesterday on black pavement on the road, and pavement 148 degrees. So that's how hot that can get. But yeah, we've been burning up out here in the Pacific Northwest for the past 4 days. Right around 100 degrees. Just thought I'd take you and show you this place. So they built this a few years ago. It's called McMiniman's. It's a hotel, restaurant, and bar. Otherwise, this was just kind of a private little sleepy beach down here. I thought I'll show you this, and then they've got like a little street fair going on. I'll show you that. Hey, thanks for coming in. Hey, that's good. I am in Kalama, Washington, once upon a time, on the Columbia River. So it's down here. It's down here near Portland, Oregon, for the easiest reference point. It's not a super popular area for a lot of people because it's got a steep incline here, and then the access road is a long, little, narrow 2-lane road. So it doesn't have a bunch of boat ramps and things like that. So it's more just for family fun. So we're cheap here. I'll show you the nice hotel and restaurant. I think like people are selling crafts, arts and crafts. What they have going on. This sand is crazy hot. Even with sandals on. Oh, here come the tour buses. Just in time to see the tour buses drop off the people. And here's the tents of different arts and crafts and stuff. So, 3 tour buses showed up. The people are shuffling over to ride the paddle boat American Pride. Kind of rude of me to say shuffle, but they are all shuffling. Thanks for the good stream. I hope, I know there is a breeze, so you might have a little difficulty hitting me. Port of Kalama. I gotta get the sand here off my feet. Yeah, so it must go, the boat cruises around a little bit, I guess. Lots of people. Anyway, this is a really nice beach, FYI. A little bit on the steep side, but really nice sand. So just doing a short video here. I've driven by this a few hundred times over the past few years, and it's never stopped. It's always heading somewhere else. And so since they built this hotel restaurant here and bar. I thought it'd be neat to show that. And I guess these totem poles are actually made, if you've ever wondered, out of real trees. This is the top one. This one's at least 120 foot long. All down the middle. This is an old tree. An old tree. These are kind of cool. This one, oh, that one's 40 feet. Sorry about the wind. But yeah, up until this place came, there was not much entertainment here. You just kind of came down to the beach with the family, had a good time. I thought this is a real cool barbecue area, fire pit. It is warm out, guys. We are not, without this breeze, it would be stifling. It's 99 today. So that is not normal for summertime here. Upper 80s, low 90s, and a lot of 70s. It's a neat shoreline over here. There's even a beach area. I don't know how you get to that, because most of it's washed away shore. There's a beach area and there's some cars and boats down there. That's where people are putting in. I don't know what is in this barn-looking building. Something that always when I see it, I think it's really neat. It's gonna be real windy here. But I never think to do it. You can just carve off an area in your yard, bring in sand, and then you've got like a beachy area that's not rocks and not grass that you have to maintain, right? You just have a nice sand area. Yeah, trying not to get burnt. Only spending a little time out in the sun. Easy to get burnt when it's 100. No alcohol beyond this point. So right here, chug away, throw it in the whiskey barrel. So this must be like a convention center or something. Oh, interpretive center. Huh. It says it's open. Oh, hey, I'm taking you guys somewhere I didn't know existed. Looks like they have a little museum. So thanks for being with me. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Once gas hits $10, this will be our mode of transportation. Wow. Hi. Is it okay I have my shirt like this? Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, wow, look at this. Hey, this is really cool. Wow. What a time coming out here, huh? Check out this train engine. Check out the rivets on this thing. Wow. The rivets, I don't even know how to say it. They're the size of a silver dollar. These rivets up there. Yeah. Not the size of the palm of my hand. Kind of, wow, look at it. This is amazing. This thing actually looks like it was used. It's got wear marks and everything. Look at the suspension straps. Geez, this is the brakes. Holy schmoles. Talk about some brake pads. Wow. Look at this. $539. Not even a esoteric number. So this has always been a port. There's a grain port nearby, and then it's not a busy port at all. Well, yeah, Port of Kalama, export grain terminals, North Pacific grain. So I guess it can hold up to 3.5 million bushels is what they can put in those. And so here's a model, but that's exactly what it looks like. It's just up the port from here. Just right out there. Wow, look at all these family photos. How cool is this? How neat is that? You can put a photo here of yours. That is really cool. That's really neat. They allow people to do that. Here's an interesting boardwalk. Look at how you got down to the beach. I got a property at the beach, folks. Look at those gals walking down that plank without any railing. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Once upon a time, I was thinking. You know what I was thinking? The number was going to be on the engine. Oh, like yeah, this thing's been used. Look, it's rusted right there. This thing is serious. Yeah, I was just on a drive. So this is the Pacific Northwest Railway. Comes out from Lake Superior. We have a lot of rail lines out here that come through Montana and Idaho and Washington. So we're right down here. Sorry about that. Yeah, right there. I have my shirt wrapped around me because it was just sticking to me. So that's why I asked the lady if it was okay that I come in not fully naked.
Hi, welcome in, guys. So then I had to turn the flooring and do that, which I wasn't.
I don't know how these guys balance themselves in this canoe, but I've seen them.
So I've got that finished, and then that cupboard closet.
They still do it sometimes today. Go fishing in these big canoes.
I know because I literally found a pillowcase in it, and an empty box.
Oh, that's a cool truck.
Decided to take that out.
So you take I-5, goes all the way to Mexico. In case people don't know that, runs all the way up through California, Oregon, and then through Washington. So I'm in Washington right there. There's the port. So this is older. See, they built it right in here. Right in here is where I'm at with the hotel and stuff. See how there wasn't anything here? Just trees and such. Or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, the grain mill is south. I don't know what I'm talking about. Here is McMinnville. But this whole thing was just developed in the last few years. It looked a lot just like those others where it had woods down by the beach. So.
So I've been keeping pretty busy.
Oh, they do have another grain mill here. Interesting. Port of Kalama transportation. This reminds me of when I traveled across the country with my cats. Let's see, I was pulling a U-Haul half this size with everything I own, including my cats. Anyway, this is cool. Sorry about the misinterpretation on that map over there. This is the Oregon Trail. It comes out and it's split off and went Nevada down to Cali. This part went up through Fort Vancouver, went through to Astoria, Washington. We're just up the coast from that. We're in here. Somewhere it's not showing us. So yeah, so I-5, people who aren't from the West Coast, goes all the way to Mexico. You can take I-5 into Mexico, comes up and goes all the way into Canada. And here's a back section. Well, I didn't mean to spend so much time in there, but I hope you guys stayed with me. And let me just walk over here and see. And then if you hang with me a couple more minutes, I'll give you one more look on oh man, the wind. I'll give you one more look on the water. We'll go down by the water. Sorry if the wind is making a lot of noise. Cats are cool. Cats know what's going on. They're in tune with a lot of stuff. That's why they're pains in the asses, because they know it's all BS. Cool. Original cost $40,000 for that engine. Very cool. Oh, there was some people pulling out their jet skis. That would have been fun. An interpretive center that's free and kind of cool and open. And all that stuff's not always open anymore. So this is more like a working harbor. I can tell in there it's fishing boats. Is down in there. Not too many pleasure boats. I'm sure there's some though. Yeah, they made this really nice out here. We'll check out this car because I'm not a big sports car fan, but this is a color I like. I always wanted candy apple red on a 67 or 68 Mustang. Never got it. This is Corvette. Nice color Corvette. That is a candy apple red. Don't know what it's showing on your camera, but it is. I bet someday in the future, this is a pretty undeveloped area because it's kind of far from Portland and it's real far from Seattle, but I bet you someday, oh crud, they're already building up there. Yeah, with these views, looking down on the river, that's gonna all be developed one day. Maybe before I die. Are there enough staff to keep things going there, or are you finding, short staff everywhere? One of the biggest thing, talked with my daughter a lot about this because I'm like, what is going on? And so you either got to go down conspiracy theory road, what conspiracy theory you choose, I don't know. But I'll just do a super short version. Either 10-20 million people died during this, whatever just happened for the last 2 years, or another thought, my daughter had a good one. And I have talked to a lot of people who retired early. Now, so just think about this for a second. Everybody's short-staffed, but you can really see it in the restaurant business, right? And the hospitality business. So that's where people start and kind of hang out. And then you move up to higher paying jobs and management and all that stuff. Well, I do know and believe a large amount of people who planned on retiring in the next 3 to 5 years sped it up. Because what a nightmare, how stressful. So you just call it quits a year or two early. Doesn't change much for you. You take a small reduction, but you retire. So what if 5-10 million people exited the workforce? And then on top of it, my daughter brought up an interesting point. She said, well, Dad, a lot of kids, people like to talk about kids staying at home, but I mean, my kids and most of their friends at age 15, 16, 17 got a job, right? And yeah, it's the where is everyone question. So you have to go with the conspiracy is where is everyone? Or did 10 million people retire early or die? And then think about this. What if 5 to 10 million teenagers that would normally enter the workforce didn't enter the workforce because because you had all the COVID protocol, right? So you as a nervous Nelly parent or what, I mean, it was a nightmare to try to work. I can't even imagine, especially if your family's, doesn't rely on the income to survive. So you tell the kids, stay home, just finish school, and we'll talk about getting a job when you're 18. So my daughter's theory is 10 million young people did not enter the workforce. So they like to say, because they beat it in our head that we're at 3.6% unemployment, which maybe that number's true, maybe not. But one thing I do know, 15 to 20 million less people are working. So our workforce has shrunk dramatically. So it could just be as simple as that. And so think about it. If you're a company and you need to move people up, you're going to grab from who still kept showing up at work. So that leaves the lower ranks a lot emptier because, hey, if you had some management people quick, you got to move people up and manage. Okay, well, we got this person over here and that person over here has only worked here for a year, but at least they've worked here for a year, so they know our culture. Let's move them up into that position of that person who retired. And so then that creates an employment hole down at the lower level of where you generally interact with people on a daily basis for their job. So create shortage in all kinds of things. So that's my take on it, of what could be going on. And then we talked about the thing is like with my daughter's theory, you don't just recover in 1 year from that. So we're going to have this employee shortage for quite a while. And then which is going to create a revenue problem for businesses. You getting ready to have a dog show? Maybe might get to see a dog show. So then businesses go out of business and don't need employees. It almost becomes self-fulfilling. Once you're short 20 million workers, how do you get out of that hole? Maybe you import, that's not right. Well, whatever. Bring in, through immigration, a lot of, people from outside this country in their 20s and 30s that we need to get here and get working. So, but yeah, the employee shortages are horrible. And stopped at McDonald's, says once upon a time. Hey, what's up, Mandela Affected? I was just doing a beach walk out here. We're 99 degrees, crazy hot. Thought I'd just show what it looks like to be on the water in Washington. Morning for a coffee, 2 people working, manager and a new employee. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are having to quit jobs too because it's just become ridiculous. My daughter had a job, and that place, it needs a whole bunch of employees, but at any one time it needs 20 people working, and they've been running on 10 to 12 now for a year. Well, everybody that shows up to work is just burnt out. You're done with it. You're basically working double to keep the thing going. So then you start losing actually your good employees because they're just dying out. You can't take it. So then it actually self-fulfills to even less employees. Pretty soon the business will be a skeleton crew, maybe making money, maybe not. I think it's a sheepdog. Dang, you have to run kind of fast when you show your dog. That's interesting. That chick was booking. So this is the new development down at the Port of Kalama. And I feel you once upon a time about the McDonald's. Yeah, most restaurants don't have enough employees and don't even have cooks, so you can't really trust the food, can't trust the service. It's getting to be a very difficult thing. We'll watch one more dog here. That one has a beautiful copper penny brownness to it. She's not running as fast as that last gal. Last gal hauled butt. I hear you. I'm right here. I'll move along. Oop, somebody's ribbon. Hi.
Lie down.
Your ribbons are important. There's a yellow one. It's okay.
my dad.
I'll move along. Nope, they're going to put a tourism facility in 2022, so I don't think it's going to make it. Oh, it's going to be like a grocery store. They're not moving too fast on that because they're now hiring right there. Geez, labor, pipe layer, operator, driver. Ooh, what do we got here? Anybody want to comment anything? I can. Just was down here at the beach. Saw they got a dog show. We are crazy hot. So it's Sunday. This is supposed to be our last day near 100 degrees. So although we love having a nice summer, I think this heat has been just about enough. Alright guys, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up and the views. Hope you stay cool out there. Don't be 100 like us. It's not fun. And I'll see you guys later. Oh, is gold a good investment now? What about silver? I need to know, says Once Upon a Time. Probably the Chinese yuan or renminbi. Paper money, who knows? The prices of everything are going to be insane. Some things are going to triple, other things are going to drop 50%. People aren't going to be able to afford this or afford that, who knows? I don't know. I wish you the best though. Work hard, save money, it's all I can say. Or do the opposite. Don't work, go in massive debt, and then just claim bankruptcy in the end. That's an option too. Bankruptcy is not as bad as they try to trick you into believing it is. Okay.